Minions are one of the most frequently overlooked but most important parts of progression in a Hypixel Skyblock. Having a good minion setup makes it easier to upgrade your collections, max out your skills, and of course, make a lot of money. The funny part about me saying this is that I actually have a pretty crappy minion setup, and because I don't have as much time to play anymore, I want to make sure that I can upgrade my minion setup to make sure I'm making lots of passive money. So in this video, I'm going to be upgrading my setup from this to one of the best minion setups in the entire game, which should be able to make me millions of coins per day. Also in this video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about where I've been and what my plans are for the channel, so if you want to learn about that, you can stick around. With that, I'm going to be upgrading my setup from kind of a mixture of minions that I've mostly just been using for collections to setting up a maxed out slime minion setup. To start, of course, the first thing that I have to do is pick up all of my old minions. While you watch this quick little time lapse, I want to let you know that I've partnered with Feather Client to get my very own cloak on the Feather Client store. So if you want your own, you can go to the link in the description. I think they look pretty sick and they're a great way to support me. I also want to talk a little bit about just where I've been over the past couple months, and the unfortunate answer is I've just been really busy with school and other stuff in life. I know, super boring, but it just means I don't have a ton of time to grind Skyblock, and because I don't have a ton of time to play, it means I don't have a ton of time to record either. So over the next couple months, I'm going to be trying really hard to get out at least a couple more videos, but it can be very time consuming. So if you have any video ideas that don't take a ton of time, please throw them down in the comments or hit me up on Discord. It is much appreciated. Regardless, I appreciate all of your support. Alright, well, now that I have all of my minion setup gone, I can start to talk about what I'm actually going to do with my new minion setup. However, first things first, I also collected all of my minions just then, and if I check with the bazaar, it looks like I have like 90 million coins worth of stuff, so I'm probably just going to insta-sell all of that because there's no reason not to, and boom, 90 million coins. That means I'm starting with 1.37 billion coins, and from there, we're going to see how much money this minion setup costs, and my guess is it's going to be a lot. I actually already did the math for everything that I'm going to need to get all 30 tier 11 slime minions, and it should cost around 100 million coins, but I'm going to do it and then see how much it costs. Alright, with that, I've upgraded all of my minions to tier 11, and that costed a little bit more than I expected at around 130 million coins, but this is a very worthwhile minion setup, and really that isn't that bad. If 130 mil just for the minions itself is a little bit out of your budget, that's totally fine. You can just use lower level slime minions, and it'll still be a pretty decent setup early game as well. The next thing I'm going to do is apply mithril infusions to all of these, which would normally be pretty expensive, but I'm going to be buying the heat cores myself, so it actually won't be that bad. To craft mithril infusions, you need magma buckets, which you get by crafting together 2 enchanted lava buckets using a heat core, so I'm going to craft 30 magma buckets and then I'll upgrade them all to mithril infusions. Then to turn each of these into a mithril infusion, it's just 1 magma bucket and 512 enchanted mithril, and then that crafts 1 mithril infusion, which upgrades the minion speed by 10%. Now, with all of these, that only costed around 30 million coins, which really wasn't that bad, but I can take these and combine them together in anvils with the minions to upgrade their speed permanently by 10%. Now that I've combined all 30 of the minions with the mithril infusions, I can go ahead and actually start to build the setup that I'm going to be using for these minions. For this, I'm going to be using a pretty standard setup, but I still want to walk you through the process of how these are made, just in case you've never seen one before. As you're going to see, these are very easy to build. First, you start with a 6x6 platform, and then you build a 3 tall wall around the platform. Then you place carpets on top just to make sure that mobs don't spawn on top, and place water in each corner. Now that I've placed down all 30 of the minions, and don't worry about having them entirely full, they work fine even if they're not full of minions, I need to get working on the minion upgrades. For this, I'm going to need 30 enchanted hoppers, 30 corrupt soil, and 30 flycatchers. Enchanted hoppers and corrupt soil really aren't that expensive, only costing 1 to 2 mil each. However, flycatchers are extremely expensive, costing like 24 mil each right now, and I need 30 of them. Getting all 30 enchanted hoppers only costed like 37 million coins, and getting all 30 corrupt soil was 43 million coins. However, neither of those come even close to how expensive 30 flycatchers is. And because I don't want to wait, I'm gonna instant buy 30 flycatchers for 742 million coins. In total, the cost of the enchanted hoppers, the corrupted soil, and the flycatchers came out to 820 million coins, which, if you add on to the price of the minions and the mithril infusions, comes out to a total of about 1 billion coins for this setup. I've gone through and added all of the minion upgrades and the enchanted hoppers to all of the minions, and I also believe that minion skins are an important part of a complete minion setup, so I have 30 matching shark skins, and so all these need left is fuel. Because of how productive these minions are, I'm going to be using hamster wheels in mine. I'm pretty sure catalysts and hyper catalysts don't work because of the corrupted soil, and because I just want to be able to set it and forget it. I'm not going to be using foul flesh because it would just require me to refresh them too often. I'm going to be starting with 30 hamster wheels in each minion because that's exactly 1 month, and then if I do that, I only have to do this once a month, and that'll cost me about 50 mil a month, but it'll make much more in profits. With that, each minion is getting 30 hamster wheels that'll last it 1 month, and it brings the time down between actions to 5.5 seconds. I did a little bit of AFK with my magma cube pet, and the total profits come out to about 12 million coins a day. If you then offset the price of the fuel needed, it comes out to a little over 10.5 million coins a day if you AFK with a magma cube pet. Also, I have to mention that if you want to help me out, you can come AFK my island with a level 100 magma cube pet, and it really would actually help boost the speed of the minions by quite a bit. With that, that just about wraps it up for this video. I really do hope that you guys find this useful in some capacity, but I kind of was just doing this to document my process so you can see what I'm up to. If you have any questions about this setup or about anything in Skyblock, you can join my Discord server or my guild, which are both linked in the description below. With that, that just about wraps it up for this video. I really do appreciate you guys giving me all the support you have over the years, and of course, I've been super busy, but I'm trying my best to make more content in the coming months. I'll be making some more videos soon, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one, but I'll see you guys later, and adios.